In this video, we are going to discuss on how to add new students and new members of staff to the school database. So first of all, we have to start by logging in. So we will log in as an administrator. Use the username and the password. So once you are logged in, you straight away go to student information, then to students. So by this time you should have a folder where you have stored the photo for the students. So you create like folders for grade 7s, then you put the names against the photos so that it's easier to upload in case you are not using a webcam. So the first is you enter the first name, for instance, then the middle name, and the last name. Then you choose the current class that you are enrolling the child for. If he's going in grade 12, then you put the student the admission number and the application number. Then you skip the student ID. You just put the section that is going into, then the admission date, you put the admission date if it was in July, the application date if it was in June, you put that day in June. The joining class, if he joined from grade 11, you put, in this case he's joining in grade 12. Then you choose the fee that he's supposed to be paying. Then you also add the student number, then date of birth, change the month there. Then the date of baptism, in case you need such records, you can also indicate. Then the gender, you can put male. Then the position in the family, in case you need it. Then the last grade attended, you can put grade 11. Then place of birth, if it's Lusaka, you put Lusaka there. Then the blood group, you choose if it's O+. Does he use the right hand or the left hand? You choose if it's the right hand. Then you put the father's name. And the mother's name. Then you put the time that the father spends with the child. If it's an average of 8 hours, you put. The mother, if it's 10 hours, you put, depending on the information that they give you. Then if he's a Christian or whatever religion, then the address, you put the address there. Then the mobile number is very important because this is where the SMSs will come, and you have to put a +260 because the type of SMSs will be considered like international SMSs. So you can put, then the telephone number can be the way it is usually written, and then you put the city, Lusaka, province, Lusaka. Then if the religion has parishes, you can put, if it's like St. John. Nationality, Zambian. District, Lusaka. Then you go to family details. Father's address as above, mother's address as above, father's mobile number, again you put 2 plus 260. Then the email ID is very important, because this is where the email is going to go. The father's citizenship, so the mother's details, so on the sibling details, if the student has a brother or sister in another class, for instance in grade 10 and in section A, so the list of students in that class will come, and you choose the student that is a sibling of the child that you are recording. Then the exam results will not show, it will only show when there is data that has come in. Also the fee payment, the report card, the attendance. Then the student history, we put the previous school details. So for instance, if he left the previous school on 24th, the previous school name was Mulukisi School. The number, the transfer certificate number, then the current school, the date of leaving the current school. So we can put December 31st, the current school number has finished. That is when the student is going to finish. Then you can upload the photo. So you just go to the folder where you have the student's photo and upload it. Then you would have then you go to add. Yeah, so the student has been added to the school database, and you can actually now print out the application form. So we have added to grade 12A, and the name so we choose the grade, we choose the section, then we choose Edwin Piri and print out the application form. So this is how an application form will look like. So it will contain all the details that we just filled. There will be all the details of the student, and this can be printed out, and the parents can sign, and it can be filed as hard copy. So the next thing that we are going to do will be to add a member of staff. So the member of staff, you have the existing members of staff, so you go to add, then you put employee ID, like the man number there, then you put the employee name, the staff type, you choose whether they are teaching the nursery, primary, middle, or non-teaching, trustee, board member, ordinary teacher. Then the spouse's name of this teacher, and we upload. Yeah, so we'll have the photo, then the blood group, then we put the date of birth, then you add when the completion year, experience summary, job title, then leaving date, reasons for leaving, last job salary, and so on. All those details you can add them. Then you choose the subjects that he's going to be taking the students in. You can choose if he's doing biology, agric science, you choose and add them to his list of subjects. Then the salary details, you put all the details of the salary. Then the leave, the approved leave, if it's maternity or what. Then the biodata, you can also add the biodata at this column. And then after this you can add. So you can at any time check the details, check his details, and if you need to adjust anything, you just go there and edit the details. Yeah, so this is how you add the students to the class, or the teachers, or the members of staff. So this is all. Just watch out for the next video on a different subject.